on, Geeks? Maxusthebeast is here, and welcome back to the Unvaulted Series. This is one final little question I would like to pose before we actually start the series. Sorry about the voice, I'm a bit sick. Let's go. So first and foremost, the Unvaulted Series is meant to, as I said before, it's meant to cover the stories and horrors of the vaults. And as such, I'm going to be covering the 3D games and the 2D games. However, there's one big issue with that. You see, I'm not really a major fan of the way that the 2D games play. That type of turn-based combat doesn't really appeal to me, and the slower pace of the game isn't something I enjoy. However, of course, staying true to the root of the series, I'm not going to just bail on the series or bail on those vaults because I don't like the way the games are played. After all, the game's story, both Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, their stories are great, and the vaults are interesting as well. So, I will still cover them. However, this poses a question to you guys. You see, I've come up with a solution, but I need y'all's feedback first, because I don't want to do it without having y'all have a bit of a say-so, because this would be a very severe choice. You see, my solution is, rather than playing the original Fallout 1 and 2 games and gathering footage of the vaults in those games, that I'd instead go online on things like the Fallout Wiki and other sites, and while I'm rolling footage in the background of the 3D games, the games that I currently enjoy playing, excuse me, I'd read the stories and explain what's going on. That way, I'd still be staying true to the root of the series and explaining the stories of the vaults, and of course, telling these stories and sharing my thoughts, but I'm just not sure about that, because here's the thing. I know that some of y'all would rather see the gameplay and the actual footage of the vaults rather than hearing that. So, that's my original plan, to just simply read them online. That way, you guys still be getting the stories and the lore and everything, and I wouldn't have to stomach through playing the original 2 games. Now, don't get me wrong, I do not hate these games. I'm not against Fallout 1 or 2, because they're good games. They tell good stories, but I'm just not a fan of the way they play. However, if y'all are adamant that in order to have a successful Unvaulted series, that the only way you guys be happy is if I actually played the games and showed footage of the vaults in those games, I would do so for the sake of viewing convenience and for the sake of the series. Because at the end of the day, y'all's viewing convenience far outranks my overall enjoyment. Now, of course, I'm still going to enjoy covering the stories, because honestly, the vaults are kind of what got me into Fallout. And like I said, every vault, regardless of what game they're originally in, 3D or 2D, they're all interesting. So really, I'm going to be enjoying doing this series altogether. But it just goes down to how much of the game I want to stomach. But if you guys are absolutely sure that, no, this would not be a true Unvaulted series, this would not be a good series if you do not show the gameplay and the footage of the interiors of these vaults, then I will not skip out, and I will actually play the games and give y'all a true Unvaulted series if that's the way you view a true Unvaulted series. With that out of the way, I hope you guys will take the time to think this over, because I don't want this to be like an instant, oh, you should just do it the way you're comfortable with. I want you guys to really take this into consideration, because this is what you guys are going to be watching here soon. And I want y'all to be able to enjoy this series. I don't want you to have to put up with something that you don't feel like is genuine or is as good as you want it to be, because this is a series that I'm going to be putting a lot of effort into, and I don't want to waste effort if you guys aren't going to enjoy it. So y'all's convenience is my number one priority here, as it should always be. So, I'll let y'all think on that. And my next question. I already posted this on my Discord, but I asked the question, when do you want this to appear? Now I already have a plan for this video coming out this week, and a video talking about Minecraft coming out this week. However, I can always push something like Saturday or something for Unvaulted to come out. So, either post in the comments below when you would really like to see it. You can either say this week, next week, or it's up to me. But really, this is a series that I've announced a long time ago and haven't really done anything with yet. So, if you guys really want to see it soon, let me know. Anyway, I will post a link to my Discord in the description below. So if you don't want to respond in the comment section, you can always go over to the suggestion list tab on my Discord server and leave your answer there. For both questions, if you don't want to comment your first opinion there. With that being said, I hope this video is informational, and I hope you guys really do take this into consideration, because, like I said, this series is going to thrive on you folks. It really goes down to y'all's opinions and y'all's preferences. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'm sorry about my voice. As always, Maxusthebeast is out.